New game. Throws me right in. Any tutorial? We'll see. Welcome to Zoria, Age of Shattering. Okay. Uh-oh. There's a lot of reading already, not voiced. I was expecting for these start not to care, but alright. Alright, Scout comes back. You hear the Scout before you see him. His ragged breath louder than the flap of your tent as it's pulled back. The Scout waits eagerly for you to address him, his posture uncertain and submissive. You sigh, he most certainly brings you bad mood. What have you learned? The man bows low, perhaps with a little bit too much reverence. We found no way, my lord. The Elonians have secured the area tighter than a maiden's purity. Crass, but I get the idea. Anything else? Do we know what they're guarding? Man shakes his head and raises a finger as he catches his breath, his rings under his eyes, and barely stands up straight. No, my lord, we almost died trying to get inside the camp proper. We fell back to the outer perimeter for the remainder of the night. What have you learned about the supply lines? What can you tell me of the defenses? Anything else you can tell me? Anything else you can tell me? Continue. Not much else regarding the place, but there is something else. Not much else about the garrison. The guarding the place tighter than the fierce, but there's something else. People in town, they don't like the soldiers either. Talk of people and talk of fighting and desire to drive these soldiers away. They say they rob and beat up the townsfolk, act like they're lords of the place. Maybe we can use that. Dissidents at the Drunken Oyster. Okay. Why are you back so soon? Someone was badly hurt. Can you tell me other defenses? They're magical. Barrier around the encampment sears your flesh and drills your mind. What have you learned about the supply lines? Patrol returning from the windmill north. Or the caravan guard's light guard. Alright. And then I finally get the option to stop talking to him. Okay. Alright. I cannot move. I control a single character. That's unexpected. We're a lord with a sword. Okay. Are these bottles or artillery shells? We're looting items. Unexpected. Where are they going? What did we say about this game to begin with? Right genre and has a demo. Okay. Oh no. Alright, I can't tell what I can interact with or what I can't without just like clicking on everything. I was looking for I was hoping like Alt, but maybe there's a control that does that. There we go. No tutorial so far is unfortunate. Quick save is F5. T is access to the army formation menu. I is character inventory. Tab is in-world vision ability. That's what I was looking for. World map inventory. Alright, let's take a look. There's my inventory. We are level 30 Sentinel. Of course we are. Auto compares for us is nice, I guess. Stat it gives me? Does it give me strength? Sure does. Okay. What do our stats seem to be? We're using a fragile Adamite Claymore. Deals overpower 22% of your armor as damage. Sentinels cannot equip spears. They can't equip staves. They can equip swords, but it's worse. Consumables, potions. Abilities. Okay. On entering the battle, the commander will randomly pick one team member that will be granted one additional action point. Any sense of what we're playing yet? There's the highlights. So we missed a war drum, whatever that is. Highlights interactable items. We can play the war drum. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, it doesn't auto loot the things that explode out of that build. No, I have to click these individually. Okay, things I won't be doing ever again. Alright. Can talk about the arrival on foreign lands. The woman before you barely qualifies to be called that. She looks far too young to be in the army, yet she holds herself up proudly, lance held upright in her strong grip. At your service. Yeah, I don't ever want to talk to you ever again. Is this going to be story driven? Looks like it is.
What's going on here then?
Okay. Thanks, no hit kill.
You have returned.
Filthy does not read. What part am I not reading? Bro.
Hello, what can I do you for?
Alright. I certainly don't want to go through 25 dialogue trees with random camp followers, though, do I? So what do we want to do in here? Cave Tower. Vista Lumber Mill. Quest Point. I see the question. Okay, let's go there. Can I set a location? No. Right and left click do nothing. Okay. What is this glowing blue line? Well, I can't go through it, whatever it is. F to pick up items. Cool. Okay. How do I tell if this is blocked or not? Why do I have a Final Fantasy sword going on over here? Okay. Let's go see what combat looks like. There's a road to our southeast. Well, there's a road on the mini-map, but it's blocked by this fucking blip barrier, so I guess I can't use the road. Alright, do you think this is blocked by someone I have to talk to? Undoubtedly, huh? Browse merchant items. You have anything that removes my own barriers? Possibly not. Alright. Do we have names of these people? What was it again? It was Tab? No. Ranger, Healer, Lancer, Kingsman, Quartermaster. Does it pop up saying I need to run? Oh, fuck, okay. Again, missing a tutorial right now, right? Come with me, you're my best Kingsman. Okay. Alright. Come with me, you're my best talkative Lancer. Okay. Let's bring a healer too. Oh. The party is just 3, I guess, and that removes the barrier. I see. So we're kind of tutorial locked, I guess, but we're running through very thick molasses. Sure. Oh, we're here. So we actually want to go left. Quest point unusual defenses. Okay. Our camp was protected by this? Wounded soldier. quartermaster. Okay, so the other people have disappeared. Well, that's not true. There's a couple over here. I was gonna say they've disappeared, but I guess that's not true at all. Let's see if we talk to the healer, if we can bring her with us too.
Hello. What can I do for you?
The man called Olin lies on a makeshift bed, his forehead covered in sweat, and his mouth uttering fervent whispers you cannot hear. A nurse tends to the wounds on his arms, the blistering welts that stain the scout's skin, reminiscent of burn marks. How's he doing? The nurse washes the cloth she is holding and smears a strong-smelling solution on it. She dabs it gently on the man's wound, and he seems to relax a bit. It's too early to tell. His wounds are magical, and there's no telling how quickly they'll heal, or if they'll heal at all. Can you hear me, Scout?
Quitters never win.
Thanks, fraud chemist. The man mumbles incoherently, but then his eyes catch yours, and they light up with feverish intensity. My lord, I've seen it. As I passed through the barrier and the pain, oh, the pain. My mind felt like it would split open, but split open it did, and then I could see. See, I saw it. Saw what, man? I saw it, lord. The one beneath the tower. It was horrible, and it was beautiful. It was... You saw what lives beneath the tower? What the Elonians have found? I found it too, but where did I put it? Nurse, did you find my spyglass? A good scout never leaves without his spyglass. The nurse looks at the man with compassion in his eyes, and she shrugs at you. In her eyes, maybe? The rambling goes on for a while, and as you turn to leave, Olin grabs your arm. His hands feel warm, too warm, and your skin tingles. My lord, they aren't harmed by the barrier. They probably do not see what I saw. Why are they blind to the greatness? You wrench your arm free of Olin's grip and depart, leaving the poor scout to his ramblings. So the Elonian soldiers can come and go through this strange barrier without ill effects. Perhaps you should take a closer look at the barrier and an Elonian patrol. Okay. Quest track. Investigate the barrier. Okay. Alright, let's go over. Make camp and rest anytime you need to recover health. How long you rest affects how much health your followers recover. Manage your resources carefully. Food can only last for some limited amount of time. Yeah, I don't care. I just want to know what the game's about. So far, it's been a lot of chatting. Way more chatting than I already want. Formations interface allows players to configure the way that... Okay. Sure. Alright. Alright, what do you guys think for our formation? Seems perfect. Okay. Game needs tutorial, doesn't it? Just a little bit of hand-holding to get you started to what you might wish to do and what you might wish to experience. Alright, I mean, we'll wander over this way and see if we can get a fight or see what these quest locations are like, but, yeah. What is this? Shrine. Click to interact. We gained armor. 99 armor. Is that a good amount of armor? A small amount of armor? A chunk. That's like 25%. Or, I guess if we had 300 and went to 400, it's like 33%. Alright. First location, quest point supply lines. Right. We'll just wander into camp, I guess. Can do some cooking. So weird I can't zoom in on this. I guess we're actually a little bit above it. So it's back this way. Oh, it's moved. It's moved to the other side. It's a quest point. If you get there, you can never actually arrive. Okay, some skeletons. Okay, combat. All right. So. Skeleton warriors. Attack bandage, banner of might. Consumes focus and energy. Buffs stamina and strength. Uses action points and has a cooldown. It's turn-based. That is a lot of buffs to start with, huh? This must be my action points at the top, since they hover when I hover these. Consumes 101 focus. Consumes 25 focus. Not enough focus. How do I see or acquire focus, I wonder? Not enough focus. Not enough focus. Okay, we back up. So I have no idea what the fuck's happening. Sure. Wait, it's a new turn now? They didn't move at all? Oh, I see. Maybe I moved to my next guy in the group or something. I tend not to like combat systems that don't have cover. This is like, someone said DOS 1 or DOS. Could be. So far these things moved at me. Do I get any information about them? I hold tab? No, no information at all. So it might be a level 30 skeleton. It might not. There's a pop-up at the bottom that says skeleton 412 health with a 30. No idea if that's true or not. 2 action points here, and we can attack. Alright, we attack. That sword must weigh nothing. Okay. That's that guy's turn. We've got a whole different set of abilities, all of which we can't use. Maybe we're building focus as we attack. Oh, look, there's a focus at the top. Yeah, I think the orange is focus bar. Harden Resolve. Governing stat, agility, shield and range, action points, energy, and focus. What does it do, though? Place a damage-absorbing shield on a friendly target. I see. How many turns do you think this buff lasts for? Alright, we take Defiance. Confirm. Can I move now? No, other guy's action has started. Do my guys always go in the same round, I guess? Compels an enemy to use his next 2 attacks against you. Consumes 84 energy. Consume energy, generate focus. Vanquish thy foe. A wide swing that causes massive damage. Two seconds, chat. Okay, so I guess we try some of these things up here, huh? Hello, red energy. Don't really want to taunt on this guy. Maybe we do. Let's try avatar protection. Can I move after doing that? I have 1 AP left. Maybe I can move into range. I guess actions, I guess movement uses both. Just did not attack me even though I'm standing in range. I guess maybe there isn't like engagement. I'm not sure how that combat works yet. Is there a combat log? Camping inventory, journal, party formation. Is journal combat log? Sure isn't. Okay. We are being poisoned. And being bled. Wait, how come when I hover... Oh, this is the turn order on the right. When I hover, I can actually see the stats a little bit more cleanly. Alright, well, we built some focus last round, so presumably we can do something interesting. What might those be? Can buff strength and stamina. Well, so far, all my buffs have felt worse than just killing the skeleton so far. I wonder if... Must be wrong. Guess we could try healing surge somebody. That seems like it could be useful. Ira. Alright, let's healing surge Ira. Okay. One action left. Cheers, Fraud Chemist. Intervene. Banner of Might. Bandage attack. Attack is not doing any damage. It's just generating focus. So let's throw down Banner. Strength and stamina. Do we have stamina? We have energy HP. I wonder what stamina is. Can I see? That's inventory. Can I see the character stuff while we're here? Looks like no. Okay. Alright. Place target. Well, that gave us HP. Okay. Did it say it was doing that? It might have. Alright, here's the next guy. Gotta do some damage. Arcing Strike. Swing your magically infused lance around you, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. It doesn't say if it hits allies, and it doesn't tell me the radius. That's the radius. Alright, let's try that. Don't think it hit allies. Where was the attack we just did? Was that a different guy? I think it was. I think the other guy used all of his actions. Okay. King's Resolve. Vanquish thy foe. A wide swing that causes massive damage. 72. Minus 60 energy. I guess energy must be the second one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Magic Deflection. Taunt. Bash of Wrath. Everything says massive damage on it. 72 to 125, 132 to 194. Where do I see the action points? There's range. Action point is 2. Vanquish is 1. Alright. What's regular attack? Regular attack's 1. 55 to 75. Alright, so we need to do at least 76 damage. So probably Vanquish, assuming this is just a range. Cool. The other one is 166. Wish the game was grid-based. I prefer grid-based systems, but I don't think that's inherently... We just got to figure out whatever the rules are for like engagement and positional stuff, right? It doesn't have to be on a grid to be interesting. Deflect. Place a shield on a party member that absorbs 30% physical damage. Compelled the enemy to use his next 2 attacks against me. Where do I see my buffs? See my debuffs. Didn't we use a buff on one of our characters? I don't remember which character it was. Alright, whatever. Side attack, so facing did matter. But I think my facing is based on my last action. Place a mark on a friendly target. If the target is attacked, I will interfere. Right, so we need to go generate some stuff. I wonder if I eat attacks of opportunity. Can I rotate the camera at all? Let's find out. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. So how do I tell if I'm going to be taking damage when I walk away from this? Middle mouse? Oh, wait. Middle mouse doesn't rotate camera. Zooms in and out. Alright guys, I'm allergic to something this morning. Took some allergy stuff, but it doesn't seem to be helping that much. I want to go sit on the archer. I don't know if I'm going to eat attack of opportunities. I don't know if there's an advantage or disadvantage in doing that. Doesn't look like I got attacked. Alright, let's go attack him and see if we can reduce the ability to fire on who he wants. Also waiting on some resources here. Who is this? This is the second girl. Second girl has 0 focus. She needs to go over here and just attack. Oh, I can attack from here. Okay. Skeleton did not mind firing in melee range. Okay. Maybe because we haven't attacked it. I'm kind of tempted just to attack it two rounds and see what it does. Side attack again, okay. We're just using auto attacks here. Can I attack from here? Not range. Can I attack from here? No. We could probably kill it this round, but I want to see if it can fire its bow now that it's engaged in melee. So let's just end. Sure can. Okay. So, wonder why he chose two different targets. Who knows? I wonder if focus is saved between fights or not. Let's see what the tooltip says. Own special resource used for casting spells. Unlike mana energy, this resource can only be generated by other spells, abilities, or potions. Doesn't tell me one way or the other if it survives multiple combats. I guess let's try to end the combat with high and see if that works. These are just like autos. Looks like it resets. Okay. Some loot. Okay. Alright. Are we still taking damage? Do I need to address these debuffs? There are actually range restrictions and attacks of opportunity implemented in later versions. I see. How big is the dev team? You can ask the dev right above you. I have no idea. Let me know if this is a fair characterization from your perspective, Red Energy. Is this a story-driven, turn-based tactical RPG with a combat system similar to like Divinity? Dead boar over here. Looks like it has crafting and other stuff I can collect. Okay. Took HP damage to collect plants. All right. I want to try this. Okay, so we went to the quest point and past the quest point. I guess we'll go find the other one. Let's see. Oh, we're still dying. We're actually dying to this dot. I was kind of expecting these things to time out, but they are not. Okay, so let's figure that out then. Another demo is coming out in August. I see. Let's go try camping and see what that's like. Can we use items wall? Cooking, alchemy, inventory, pack, and leave. That's a lot of items. Weak regeneration potion. Minor health potion. Okay. For bleeding, you need bandages, or while resting to use a ranger, but we don't have one. We have bandages on somebody. I just need to figure out the interface for trying to use that, which I haven't tried yet. Can I select anybody else here? Pack and leave, inventory, cooking, resting. They're there, right? How do I use? Use. Can I target? Do they share an inventory? So I have to go to them and use. How do I get rid of poison? An antidote potion. Do I lose HP permanently for this? Lose sight. Harder for the affected to hit the target. No, it's a debuff. Okay. That was a lot of damage we took, apparently. Wonder if resting will heal this. Alright, let's try resting. Let's try cooking. Okay. Let's try resting. 2 supplies per hour per follower. Bonus resting for 4 more hours. And we choose food, but we don't have any food. And we can't cook because we don't have any recipes that we can use. We don't have any stuff anyways. Can we not rest? Can we leave? Pack and leave. Yeah, we can. Okay. Alright. Let's find the quest point and see. You and your party pace around the perimeter of a shimmering barrier. Getting closer to makes your skin tingle and your hair stand on end. You can swear that you hear a faint whisper coming from the other side, but when you ask your companions, they look at you oddly. The more you linger near it, the more unsettling you and your companions feel. Nobody dares touch the barrier or attempt to pass through it. Olin's warning and condition a dire reminder of the outcome. Throw a few rocks and coins through the azure dome and they pass through unharmed. After a while, your movements frighten a rabbit that bolts from the bushes and passes straight through the barrier. A few steps to the other side, the animal freezes in its tracks, quivers, and drops to its own side. You can faintly see that it's still alive, but does not stir. It just lies there comatose as you and your companions stare at it. Evident discomfort painted on all of your faces. None of us willing to go test the barrier. Any thoughts on how to get through? Do it the old-fashioned way, wait for the patrol, slit their throats to see what makes them tick, or, which in this case, immune to mind-frying magic. Okay. So ambush the patrol. Which seems to be back the way we came a bit. Let's go find the patrol and ambush that, I guess. We need more healing for this girl, too. I think we're out of healing potions, though. Okay. Well, there's a patrol. Alright, what can I learn about these units from hovering them? Nothing. So I have no idea. I just get their health. Really? Is that it? So generic enemies attack me. I don't know what they do. I've got a ton of abilities, but I don't really know what my abilities do either, because there's a bunch of them. We start with 0 of our secondary resource again, too. So I guess that means our opening rounds are pretty scripted. We need to do auto attacks because we need resources. Can't cast anything else right now. Is it even worth moving up here? I don't know. Is that an archer unit? We don't know. Looks like a melee attacking unit. Oh, that's my melee attack when I hover. They all look like melee to me. Alright. Is this who we're on the top guy? Is that this guy? Yeah, I don't know which is which here though. Okay. Yeah, I have no comment about whether or not I like the system red energy. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. That's all. Alright, we're trying to attack there. She's super wounded from last time. So I don't think we'd like to put her in there if we can avoid it. The block stat. Can we see her character? We can't open stats here, so I don't know what advancing her block by 50% does for us. She might have 0 starting block. She might have 1,000,000. Maybe it's not a stat at all. Maybe it's just literally a 50% chance to absorb. Who knows? She had like a quasi-ranged attack last time, right? Alright. We'll try to get in range to do something, but not be the only... Why can I attack twice with her? I thought she had 2 action points and she used 1 to walk over there. Shouldn't that be 0? It's a damage absorbing shield on a friendly target. You think that means myself as well? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we defiance. fucking destroyed. 250 damage off that attack. Alright. Alright, we will intervene on her. And we will attack here with something. Okay. Alright, second character's turn. Our low hit point girl over here. Guess we AoE the two that are in here. Seems fine. Not sure why he was able to attack us directly. Don't know a lot what's going on. I like a combat log. I like to be able to see what my enemies did. Alright, are we back on the first guy? Should be our third guy. Combat order changed too. Okay. AoE damage again. Two enemies there, it's okay. Increase crit chance. So we could buff. Where does it tell? It's 2 action point buff though, so it's a full turn buff for 30% crit chance. This attack is 2 AP, so if I want to do this, that's all we've got. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this damage absorb thing was supposed to be doing, but it didn't actually look like it's done much damage absorbing for her, and I haven't seen her block yet either. So, whatever's happening there, different than I expected from the tooltips here. Okay. I guess we would like to taunt so they don't kill the other unit. I guess. Okay, maybe killing this thing could be useful so we don't die. We have a secondary status effect now. Decrease the armor by 10% each stack. Stacking up to 5 times. 4 stacks will increase the physical damage target receives. Find a blacksmith or trader to repair armor. Okay. Okay. Dude, our damage is 46. So we have a slightly better one here. Don't like how it auto ends my turn. So I rotate to do a thing over here. Takes my action point and rotates me, but then I get like vulnerable for doing that thing. So far healing has been pretty bad too. A wide swing. It's a multi-hit, right? Nope. Okay. No line of sight to attack the guard. Didn't we attack him successfully last turn? How do I tell that there's no line of sight? I can't rotate the camera. I don't see an icon that tells me. Seems to be inside the range of my attacks. I can rotate the camera. How? QE doesn't. Middle mouse doesn't. And then when we checked controls a minute ago, I didn't see anything telling me about camera rotation. In combat, pan view. Oh, there is WASD apparently. In world, rotate camera, but this is in combat pan view. But pan is not that. That's moving side to side, right? I want to rotate. C. C doesn't do anything. Mouse hold right click. Ah, there it is. Wait, does it say that? I guess maybe it does. In combat, mouse and pan view. It's middle. In world. Okay, so it is a right click. I guess that's in combat too, maybe. Okay. So why do we think we don't have line of sight? We have a debuff to our sight. Is it literally because we're just like perfectly aligned? So if we move over a little bit, does it always take like at least the minimum amount of action? Like if I move at all, do I go from 2 to 1 action points? Let's find out. Yeah, shows the preview for that at least. All right, so can we see him now? Sure can. Okay. Oh. So we blocked there. It's good. Means one of our defensive skills was doing a thing. Okay. All right. Place a mark on a friendly target. If the target is attacked, the sentinel will step in, transferring him to himself 100% of the damage. Oh, I'd like to keep her alive from dying. I don't actually like spending all my actions doing this, but alright. It's one action. I guess the other action is swing again. Okay, next dude's up. Consecrate a small area, providing a moderate damage absorbing shield to all followers within it. Shield is 78 to 106 and is AoE. Based off agility, costs me 1 action point. The Kingsman receives the King's Blessing, increasing armor by 200% for 3 turns. Again, this is a 2 action point attack. Feels like you could have really easy costs, at least on the cards. Maybe at level 30 you get a sense of what's going on, but you'll have used these characters for a lot, so maybe you'll know by then. Seem to have a bunch of buff based classes. Place the buff. Do we know what it does? Shows him as Sunder. Does us? Maybe he sundered us. Maybe that was an AoE Sunder, possibly. I need a combat log so badly to know what the hell is happening every time they do a thing. Alright, anyway. Impale. Inflict Sunder. Another shield. Another shield. Shield. Enemy debuff with some damage. AoE taunt. Ranged attack. Summon a thing. Do I have like 15 abilities, but none of them are better than just attacking this guy twice? Impale, I guess, is only 1 action point. Maybe that's better. Does more damage. There's no way I'm buffing. I left him at 6 HP. Okay. All right. Pick up strange badge. Okay, what do we got? All items, all weapons, armory, trinkets. No trinkets, all. Pick up strange badge. I guess we didn't pick the strange badge up yet. Is it on the ground somewhere? Yeah, it's there. Okay. All right. A lot of storyline. Dissidents of the Drunken Oyster. Alright, so maybe we need to go recruit some allies from the Drunken Oyster bar of the villagers who don't like these people, possibly. Maybe with the badge now we can go in there if we want to. Or maybe that is inside that area already. Where are we? Going around the wrong way, apparently. Wait, when I rotate, does my minimap not rotate with me? Oh no. It does not. So how do I get that set to the same again? So I think there's an arrow. I think that's an arrow. I don't know. I'm a pulsing dot. No, it's not. Is that an arrow behind me? I'm not sure, actually. Okay. But I absolutely have no idea which way we're progressing anymore. I guess if I'm going up on the minimap, then that's north maybe. So maybe this is now aligned. Okay. Alright. So we're stacking the debuffs not clearing at the end of combat. It's kind of weird, huh? Give me another one of these games where it's always bad being the player for any sort of status effect. Can I stop getting stuck on that? I want to rotate the camera, but I don't want to reset my camera, because I don't have to figure out which way is up again. Okay. Let's go meet the townsfolk. Minimap rotation is implemented for the full game. Okay. All right, let's go see what the townspeople have to say. Or crafting. Wait, are these things I know or things I have? These are things I know. I'll actually get into these houses there, I guess. Okay. Did the low bar just go down? Never seen that. Okay. We got close to loading in. Then we failed a check, maybe. Get trapped in these dialogue trees, too. Okay, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. The inn looks bigger from the inside than it did from the outside, for sure. Alright, what are we looking for? We're looking for villagers who are... There's a named villager. Maybe that's the person to talk to. Yes, people around him. Can't fight them. We can organize ourselves, stand up to them. Okay. To the one in charge. What was I just doing? Okay. Sounds like you're riling up the crowd. Who's going to train your guys? I want to take the fight to the garrison. Join me, we can do this together. Who's going to train them? Okay. There was a blacksmith in town, right? Did he join us? Can I see the result of the quest log? Maybe. Be invited to talk further with them about their cause at the militia near the dockmaster. And then talk to Morin at the old trading post. Okay. Dude, this inn is huge on the inside. Okay. The loading go down is always hilarious. All right, let's look. We're pretty much up for our hour here. Let's take a look again at some of these. So these are the builds. Can reset for gold. So it looks like a story-driven RPG with turn-based combat. No real cover or grid system, but that's fine. That's not necessarily a problem in of itself. With crafting in there, it looks like. Not sure how much I enjoyed the combat, honestly, but what can I say about that, really? Is there more to it, you think? Or does that kind of capture the bulk of what we're seeing here? I don't know, I felt like a lot of my skills didn't really impact the battlefield very much, for what it's worth. Crafting and heavy armor system, right? Or a lot of stuff in here to keep track of. A lot of stuff we're already finding. Yeah. Think you're trying it out? Yeah. I mean, it's the type of genre it's a genre game I like. I really appreciate companies that take the time to make demos. It's a really nice way for players to get a sense of whether or not they like the game. Game's evolved a lot over the years based on feedback. Yeah. It's a bit awkward that I'm playing an older version, I suppose. You said there's another demo coming out next month. Maybe that would be in a further, I mean, obviously it's going to be in a further advanced state.